moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the injury situation as we take a look, a half dozen players out of the lineup.
A half dozen scratches from the game. A lot of players stuck watching from the bench.
The starters for Utah. Vyacheslav Mikhailuk is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingit, and it's Holiday in at the point. Well, on the court tonight, Grant, a lot of talent, but also some inexperience.
Well, B.A., these teams are young. Yes, they are. But here's a chance for them both to get a little more seasoning and continue to develop their respective games.
And that one drops.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness inside by Holiday. I like seeing him attack down there.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey to the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Utah moving the ball around. Here's George. Rebounded by Kamara.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Avdia. And here's Kamara. Left side Sharp. Back to Kamara. Off the mark there with a 3. George outside. Now here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Nurkic passes to Markkanen. Stolen by Sharp. Avdia outside. Driving in. Beyond the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
There's the double with Sharp for 3. George. Some solid defense from Holiday. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
Here's Markkanen following the 3-point basket by Portland. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, the combination of size and scoring ability Markkanen possesses is special, which is why he draws so many fouls.
That free throw, no good.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
And the second free throw is good. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Sharp. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Markkanen misses. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Clinging with a screen to the inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Bailey's shot is off.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
On the wing, Holiday. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. Jazz trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Avdia, guarded closely. Outside Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Grant's checked in for Portland. Sissoko comes in for Drew Holiday. Then for Utah, Sensabaugh is checked in for Bailey. And it's Collier in for Mikhailuk. Here's Collier. Portland with a rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Down low. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
1:07 left in the first quarter here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Collier. George outside. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nurkic playing in with the block.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way.
Sharp passes to Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Collier.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And another miss by Utah. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Kevin Love. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Collier, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. Here's Collier, still without a bucket. Pass to Love. Here's Collier, covered by Love. Collier, no good. Portland leading by 9. And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
On offense, here's Utah. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's Filipowski, that time on the assist from Collier.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Sissoko. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Love. Then for Utah, Markkanen's checked in for Love. Bailey comes in for Hendricks. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Sensabaugh. Deflects the pass. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Collier, no good. Portland leading by 7. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Over Markkanen. Utah grabs the miss.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Here's Bailey. Here's Collier. He's covered by Holiday. And here's Kamara. Pass to Avdia. Outside Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. The three is up. And it's Reith missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And another miss by Utah.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Now Holiday. From 7 feet away. And it's Reith missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah.
Now here's Holiday, and he dunks it down.
And that's just a smart pass by the veteran, Drew Holiday.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. For the Trailblazers, Klingit, he's checked in for Reith, and it's Sharp in for Grant. Nurkic is checked in for Utah. George comes in for Collier. George passes to Bailey. Inside. Markkanen for 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Trailblazers lead by 9. Three-pointer Sharp. The rebound by Markkanen. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. DA, back to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Bailey.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Holiday finds Sharp. Portland moving it around. Back to Abdia. To the middle. Here's Kamara. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Kamara's got 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. And that one's good. Sharp. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Markkanen outside. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our participants.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Toumani Camara with a strong contribution so far on this one.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
He's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the floor.
Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingen. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, BA, Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds. A big haul.
Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 13. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mikhailuk, the pass to Bailey. And here's Nurkic. Kamara covering. Pass to Mikhailuk. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Mikhailuk's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Sharp finds Holiday. Back to Sharp. Puts up a 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Bailey. Yet to see a basket. George outside. Pass to Bailey. Over Avdia. They get it back. For 3, George. No good that time. Portland leading by 13. To the inside. Klingen. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingen, must be easy to jam it.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey. Defended by Avdia. Nurkic, a screen on Avdia. Driving to the basket. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And Utah with a change here too. Filipowski, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Sharp. Back to Klingen. And the layup is good off the glass. Klingen's got 6 points. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, BA. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Nurkic. And he makes it on the layup. Nurkic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Tough to get up in Nurkic's face. At 7 feet, he's a towering presence.
To the wing on the left. He drops it from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Filipowski. Shot by Nurkic, no good. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He shoots. Sharp, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Mikhailuk, pass to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Drew Holiday.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his game, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
And he knocks down the first one. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Stan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Reith, he's checked in for Klingon. Murray comes in for Kamara. Sissoko, he's checked in for Sharp. And Denny Obvious subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Utah. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Jazz. Filipowski out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Collier, and it's Hendricks in at the 3.
Well, look, with a guy like Grant, you've got someone who can defend all 5 positions on the court. Guys like that don't come along every day.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Collier. Markkanen with a screen on Murray. Markkanen outside. Markkanen sticks one from distance.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Here's Grant. Pass to Murray. Here's Reith. It's Abdia on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Utah shooting a low 30% from the floor. Here's Collier, defended by Abdia. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Collier. Markkanen outside. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Utah.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for Utah. Nurkic is checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And this is the game that Nurkic plays. Using the big body inside, carving out a high percentage look.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Sissoko. And Holiday subbed in for Murray. Kamara, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
George passes to Markkanen. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. Markkanen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Nurkic with a rebound. On offense, here's Utah. This run now up to 13-2. Outside George. There's a screen by Nurkic.
Well, defenses will try to bully a guy of George's size, but he handles himself well against the foul.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like, and they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Jams it home!
What an important hoop for Klingon.
Jazz trail by 5. Now Markkanen. Knocked away. Now the Blazers moving it up. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Markkanen. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Avdia fires. The three is in.
Well, Sharp's primary focus is scoring, but if a guy is totally open, he'll make the right pass.
Now Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Holiday looking for an opening. Now Avdia. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Holiday outside. Shoots it up. Nurkic with a rebound. Utah has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. It's money from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
And Nurkic comes to help. From downtown, booyah! He sinks the triple.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Timeout called, the Jazz. They're behind by 8. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
It's a tornado t-shirt. Who's looking for some new swag? Who wants a free t-shirt tonight? Let him hear from you.
Markkanen with it. Kamara on him. George! Oh, missed on the tray. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So it's Portland picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence